Welcome to Don't Tread on Me 2009, November 25th. I would like to talk to you today about the establishment and their propagandized practices. They have a propaganda arm. The United States government has a propaganda arm. They actually have people who work on population persuasion campaigns. Alright? Here's something that I think has been fairly persuaded into our population, that from where I'm not sure, from whom I'm not sure, but it must be from the establishment. People's overall feeling of powerlessness. You tell them something. You come with the facts at them, and you tell them, and they usually come up with a conclusion that they can't do anything about it, that they're powerlessness. The government's going to do, they're powerless. The government's going to do what it wants, or this big corporation is going to do what it wants. But this is not so. Powerlessness is not, this is a propaganda. People are more powerful, especially in this part of the world, in America, than anywhere else on earth. We, the people, run this show. But the people at the actual top, the richest of us, they think they run this show. Okay? They even go so far as to use their media outlets, such as the big media outlets, to try to make people feel as if they're powerless. To try to make people think that anything that they see on the internet is a lie. When yes, the internet is filled with lies, but it's moreover so filled with the knowledge of man. The greatest mass storehouse of information ever put together. Now a lot of people think, oh, just because you saw it on the internet doesn't make it true. Well, they don't understand that all the information's there, the lies and the truths. And if you're not a fucking retard, you can figure out what's lies and what's the facts. I'm not going to bullshit.com and getting facts. You know what I mean? Are you going to bullshit.com getting facts? No, I'm not going to bullshit.com getting facts. I'm going to sources who have links to their sources. And if that's not the end of where their source is from, they have links to their sources, which usually brings you to cdc.gov or librarycongress.gov or armytimes.gov or ABC or CBS or PBS.com. So, this is all propaganda that you're powerless. It's all propaganda that if somebody's telling you something, it's probably lies because they've seen it on the internet. This is propaganda. The people in power want you to not lift a finger to propose any other solutions besides the ones that they give you. They do not want you to lift a finger to stop anything that they do. They want to be able to do what they want. And you can lift a finger to stop what they're doing. You can call your congressman. If you call your congressman or senator, they consider you more than one person. Did you realize that? You call your congressman, you're considered hundreds of people, or tens of people, or 20s of people. You're not considered one person, because not everybody calls. In fact, the amount of calls that gets low. The higher the calls that they get, the more concerned they get with what the people are calling about, especially if a lot of people are calling in on the same thing. And they will listen to you. They're just not used to listening to you for the most part, because you don't call in. A lot of them probably don't even think people call. They probably just think they do what they want because nobody calls or writes letters or emails, or not enough. So what we need to do is get up there and go, I am powerful. If I wasn't powerful, the United States of America would not exist. If free people are not powerful, the United States of America would not exist, people. That's it. That's all I got to say, man. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and all the people, all his merry crews of people thought they were powerless. We wouldn't even be having this discussion right now, because I would definitely be in a place that's like China or England, where they totally control everything. And England's not exactly like that yet, but they still have a king, and they're going back to it real fast. They did have some rights, but they're now stripping them all back to, I'm the king, bitch, sit down and do what I say, and shut up. That's what's happening. We do have power. We better use it. They're trying to eliminate the internet. They got an IP ban. It says if you ever downloaded something that wasn't legally out there to download, you're over. You're never allowed to get on the internet again. They want to put everything on the internet under jurisdiction of somebody who will look at it and make sure it's admissible to go on the internet. And I guarantee you won't hear my words on the internet, because they are not going to be like, hey, this guy's doing a good job criticizing us. No. They're not going to be, this guy's trying to do a good job reversing our propaganda that people are powerless and they can't do jack crap about it. And that everything on the internet's lies. Now you watch. They get it switched over to where they got complete control of the internet. They're going to say everything on the internet's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee it. And I ain't going to be there. I guarantee it. Anyways, peace out. November 25th, 2009. Have a great night.